What's up, YouTube? Welcome to a casted game of Age of Empires 4. On the left, in the light green, we have Puppypaw playing as the Ottomans. On the right, in yellow, we have Beasty Cutie playing as the French. I will link both of these players' socials in my description so you can check them out if you don't follow them already. Both fantastic players, and hopefully we can learn a lot from them. So, in the early game, we can see that Puppypaw is going for the early military school, the traditional opening. Makes sense against the French. You're going to want those spears anyways. And Beastie is just going for, typical 8 villagers on food. Um, Typical French opening to get feudal age as fast as possible. Not too much to see here just yet. It will be interesting to see what kind of strategies these pros go for. Obviously, I play both of these civs extensively, and I found this matchup to be a bit difficult from the French perspective, but it can be difficult from the Ottomans' perspective as well, um, because the Ottomans get outscaled economically, so you do have a pretty, I wouldn't say small window, but the window isn't super long either, where you need to deal damage and try to end the game if you're going for a 1 TC play. So it'll be interesting to see if Puppypaw thinks about adding that second TC, and also we'll be interested to see what the French player does, because if you've seen recently, Lucifron did a video, well, did lots of videos on all the different matchups, but he did a video on this matchup from the French perspective, and his suggestion was to either go 2TC or go for Pro Scouts. So be interested to see if Beastie thinks the same way, or if he'll take a different approach. Yeah, I'm excited to get into this one. And Beastie had already pulled ahead in villagers for a second there, just with that extra production speed on the town center that the French have. It's crazy that it's already like, 1 villager difference there. I mean, it's really like half a villager, right? Because Puppypaw will catch up for a brief moment, but Beastie's aging up with the council hall, the school of cavalry. No surprises there. And the first spearman should be coming out. Oh, okay, yeah, the first spearman is already out, and it's making its way towards the gold, so we'll see if Puppypaw can get anything done with this first spearman. Now, personally, I tend to just send 1 spearman towards the gold when I play against French, and I keep the other spearman in my base, so that's another thing I'll be keeping an eye on, see what Puppypaw does with his second spearman, to see if he just keeps it in the base to defend from the first knight, or if he also sends it towards the gold. We're going to see really good micro here out of both of these players, I'm sure. Definitely don't expect Beastie to lose any villagers to this, but it's always annoying. And you can see Puppypaw's doing a great job of running back and forth so that he doesn't tank an attack from all the villagers too often there. And this one is getting to low health. He'll chase it. Can he catch it? Can he catch it? I don't think so. And BC knows exactly when to pull that villager to keep it alive. Great stuff there. But I think it was worth... I would have chased that villager as well. I wonder if Puppypaw regrets that, or if, because he maybe could have kept the spearman alive and kept doing, annoying pokes with it. So... But he did send the second spearman forward as well, so that is a little bit different than how I normally would approach it. Which is, good to see. Obviously, these are the pros, so I'd love to learn from them. I'm sure Beastie's going to have his first knight queued really soon here. Looks like he is missing a little bit of food for this first knight. It should come in any second, and there's the first knight in queue. And retreating with the spearman, which is to be expected. Beastie also pulled off the gold here pretty early. I guess he just didn't want to deal with that spear anymore for now, or maybe he just decided to get wood for an archery range or a second TC. He has not pulled any villagers to stone just yet, so not going for that second TC just yet. He's only going to have enough gold for 1 knight here. Which, yeah, we'll just have to see how he approaches it. Wheelbarrow's coming in. No upgrades for Puppypaw just yet, which is interesting. Maybe they're coming in. Okay, he's getting double broadaxe. So that makes sense. Normally I go for wheelbarrow and double broad axe right away with Ottomans, but he's just going for the wheelbarrow right now. And that first knight is approaching the base now from Beasty. I'm not going to find too much here. Puppy's already walled this, and he might be able to sneak in, though, and do some damage if he comes through here. So we'll see if Beasty... I mean, he'll identify that, I'm sure. Okay, there it is. He's just going to back up for now. There are 2 spears back here as well, so really the only place that Beasty could attack is already got spears defending there. And we still don't see Beasty going for stone here, so it does not look like he's going for a second town center, at least yet. That's quite interesting. I wonder if he'll be going for pro scouts. I guess we'll see. And he's just going to burn the house out here since there's not much else to do with the knight just yet. He maybe could have caught some villas over here if he, you know, was a superhuman and managed to be on that side with the knight already, but he has got some horsemen approaching from this side to be annoying, it looks like, so might get some damage done there. I don't think he's going for the pro scouts. The other thing is Beasty's still not mining any gold, so this is a very interesting build because he's not getting stone for a TC, and he's also not gathering gold for knights. So this is very interesting. This is definitely unique. I haven't seen this strategy out of the French versus Ottomans, but I'm excited to see how it plays out. Yeah, and Beasty already had the archery range down with some archers coming, and, you know, immediately Puppy already has Sipahi to respond to that as well. You see the army count is 11 for Beasty and 8 for Puppypaw, and then Beasty is ahead on villagers, naturally, as the French. Be getting a nice wall here, nice wall down here. If he can get this, this will be really make defending his base a lot easier, because you won't have to worry about any raids or units coming from this side. He's going to send 3 villagers out to build this wall. That's something I could learn from, because I tend to oversend... I either oversend or undersend villagers to build walls. A very common mistake I make, honestly. And he's got units to defend these villagers as well, which makes sense. Where are Puppypaw's units? He's just kind of chilling, defending his base for now, which kind of makes sense against the French, because if you look away for a second and you can... take a lot of damage. Now, 4 Sipahi is actually probably going to be more than enough to push away this knight. The Sipahi this season are really pretty insane with the range on their attack, so all 4 of these Sipahi will be able to attack the knight at the same time, which results in them winning the fight against the knight, whereas I don't know that one knight would have taken on 4 Sipahi last season, but it would have done a much better job than it does this season, that's for sure. And, yeah, still no second town center, no stone gathered from Beasty here, and Puppypaw has gathered only enough stone for military schools. He's holding on to that last 100 for when he gets his Vizier point for the 3rd military school. And I really like this this setup with the blacksmith here. It's pretty efficient. The houses being here kind of feels a little bit bad, but it's not the end of the world. You can still actually fit buildings in on the edge here. So... yeah, quite a lot of military buildings fitting under one blacksmith here, which is really nice. And we've got an engagement over here. It's only Sipahis versus knights. A knight and some horsemen, and the Sipahis are enough to force them back. Just them all being able to attack at the same time is so devastating. The destroyed value for these players is very even right now, though. So this game is about as even as it gets. I mean, we can, you know... expect BC to be ahead on villagers. That's just naturally how it is with the French, but Ottomans make up for it, right, with their military school production. And yeah, the Puppypaw's got his base nice and walled up now. He doesn't have to worry too much about his villagers being attacked like from an unexpected angle. Like Beasty has to come into the base from the front here or from the back, and if he came in through the back, he'd be taking town center fire. So yeah, there's not a lot of places for Beasty to raid right now. It looks like Puppypaw is going to be moving in for a raid here with the Sipahi, and we'll see how this goes for him. There's only one spearman here. That's not going to be enough. But, yeah, Beasty pulls the villagers in the tower, and that's enough to convince Puppypaw not to pursue that raid there. Beasty's gathering both deer packs right now. Obviously, he's got the upgrade for the deer gather. He's got a lot of economic upgrades coming in. We still only see double broadaxe for the Ottomans player, so curious that he didn't go for wheelbarrow. I wonder if that's a mistake or if he just doesn't think it's that necessary for this kind of build. This kind of feudal all-in build. Well, I don't know if he's going for a feudal all-in, honestly, but yeah. Feudal aggression for sure. He's building plenty of units, and looks like he's going to be burning this wall and making a ramp, so Puppypaw does want to get pretty aggressive here. He's got to back away from there for now, because the archers will just fire over, but this ram will take down the wall real quick when it's ready. And the military count's looking pretty even. So I guess Beasty's solution for dealing with the Ottomans is really just stay on 1 TC and make military, which is definitely interesting. I would think that the Ottomans are favored in like a 1 TC versus 1 TC, just massing units in feudal. I would think that's a situation the Ottomans are favored in. So maybe Beasty thinks differently. Maybe some things have changed. I haven't got to watch a whole lot of pro gameplay so far this season. I've had a lot of things going on, and when I tend to have time for the game, I focus on my own gameplay. So definitely curious stuff to see him not going for this TC at all, not going for a pro scout play either. Just straight making units and defending. Really interesting. We'll see how it works out for him. And we should be getting some serious action here soon. It looks like, I mean, Puppy's already got 3 rams, right? He's about to push in, so. Puppypaw's only going for the spears and the horsemen, which I wonder if he's going to start mixing in archers soon. It doesn't look like he has an archery range, because Beasty does already have spears on the field, and that tri-unit composition could make the difference. The spears are going to be really useful against the Sipahi, obviously, right? And Puppypaw doesn't have an answer for the spears besides his own spears, and he's already got 4 rams, and this is a 5th ram coming in. Are we seeing the villager pool? Guys, I promise I did not even scout, like, I did not check this game ahead of time. Puppypaw is trying the villager pool against Beasty. If you are a follower of Fitzbro posted about this strategy recently, and it does seem pretty wild and pretty strong. I was not expecting this at all from Puppypaw. I was not expecting this at all. I did not watch this full game ahead of time. So, this is wild. This is news to me. We're going to see how well this works. I do think he would have wanted some archers, though. I feel like archers are the only thing missing here. And he's going to go straight for the landmarks, because that's what this kind of play is all about, right? And the meta goes down, which is, it is going to be massive, in this fight that's coming up, to not have that meta. I'm sure Puppy will get another one in queue. Well, he's not gathering resources anymore, so he probably doesn't have the gold for another meta, and that's gonna hurt. But here he is, all the villagers moving in on the TC, and the army's fighting over here. Can he take this down? This is really surprising to me. Once again, like I said, I did not watch this ahead of time. I wasn't expecting this from Puppypaw at all. He's going to get down the town center for sure, but will he be able to get down the school of cavalry as well? There's 2 rams left alive. Most of the villagers are dead. And wait, is the town center not going to go down? Oh no. If the town center doesn't go down, this is just okay. Well, wow. That's game. That's just it. It's over. That's crazy, man. The town center didn't even go down. BC handled that to perfection. I was just not expecting this at all, guys. I saw that this game had been played between two players I love to watch and two civs I love to watch, and I was just like, this will be a fun time. Let's cast this one. And wow, I wasn't expecting the villager pull. This is so close. He destroys the school of cavalry and the town center's burning, but that's the game. Puppypaw has 0 villagers and 0 army. It was this close. It was so close. That's an exciting ending. There wasn't much action until the big fight, but wow. I was not expecting that at all. So there you have it, guys. I don't think that villager pull works very well at the highest level, but I think at lower levels it can you're gonna get some wins with that. So if you want to learn more about the villager pool, you should check out Fitzpro's channel because he goes into detail about how to execute that, and he's had it played against him several times as well as he's tried it himself. But thanks for watching once again. I'll link Beasty and Puppypaw Socials in the chat so you can check them out. And yeah, that was a wild game. I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day.